Good evening and welcome to Prime of Midlife. It is Monday. I am so glad today's day at work is over. We were in early and I'm exhausted. However, what happened to the pound? I think the international monetary community has let the UK know that they're none too impressed with the new growth plan, mini budget, whatever you want to call it. Sorry, that's the crisps rattling. I bought crisps. So the pound dropped today against the dollar to $1.03. Now it has not dropped that low in half a century, 50 years. And then it came up a little bit. While all around the UK people were panicking and going, oh goodness, and then there was like, the interest rates are going to have to go up. We thought it was going to be 4.25%, but now it's going to have to be 6% to try and counteract this. How's the bank going to last till November? They're going to have to do something quicker because the pound is just dropping. It's in free fall. And the next interest rate change is supposed to be due in November in the UK. And most of the news channels I've looked at have said there's no way that the bank's going to be able to last that long. But the first thing seemingly that the bank does is the bank sets out a statement. So, after the $1.03 notes, it went up to $1.07. So, that was quite a good improvement. Still rubbish, but it was quite a good improvement from where it was. And then the Bank of England made their statement saying, we're not going to jump into this, but we won't hesitate to change interest rates as necessary. And the value of the pound dropped again when the Bank of England put out a statement. Does that not tell you something? Like, all is not well, I am thinking. So, while this is going on, Mr. Kwarteng, who is supposed to be our Chancellor, I reserve judgment on that at the moment. He was filmed moving from one place to the other, and of course the journalists are like, what have you got to say about the pound dropping? What have you got to say about the pound dropping? People are hanging on to every word, thinking, how am I going to get through this winter? Journalists are saying, what are you going to do about this? And he says, I'm not going to make any comment now. And what does he do? He says later, November, I think it's the 23rd of November, he's going to make another announcement. I'm sorry, it's not even October yet. What am I supposed to do about my bills between October and the 23rd of November? What's supposed to happen with mortgages that people are having to redo just now? Oh, and don't even start me on that one. Notes again. Skipton Building Society have stopped mortgages. They're stopping giving out mortgages just now with immediate effect. Virgin Money from 8 p.m. tonight are putting a temporary hold on mortgages. And the Halifax is withdrawing the mortgage products that come with a fee. So not even are you going to struggle to afford a mortgage, you're going to struggle to get one because the lenders are running scared because of this mess with the money. I mean, I'm past it now. I'm absolutely past it. And then I found numbers, because you know me, numbers. And a guy called Samuel Toombs. I'm having a bit of a thing here. He is the chief UK economist at Pantheon Microeconomics. And I think it was Sky that put this up, Sky News. And he said, now this is for anyone who's due to be refinancing a mortgage next year. The average household refinancing a 2-year fixed rate mortgage in the first half of 2023. Right, so if you've got to redo your mortgage in the first half of next year, the average payment is $863 a month. That's the average in the UK. And if you're anywhere near that average and you have got to refinance a 2-year fixed mortgage, your £863 a month will go up to $1,490. £863 a month will go to $1,490 if this 6% comes in at the beginning of next year. I have no words. As I say, I mean, I'm scunnered with it. I really am. They are playing with people's lives. I can't even rant about it. I'm so peeved. And you know that wasn't what I intended saying. It just, where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Now, I mean, there is things, obviously this is a prepper channel as well, although it's not been a prepper channel for a wee while because I haven't done much shopping. I did get some shopping today because this morning, before I heard all this news, I was like, I'm going to make my own sandwich fillers, and I've got little tubs, and I'm going to make my own tuna sweet corn mayonnaise, I'm going to make my own egg mayonnaise and cheese and onion, and I'm going to make my own sandwich fillers, and I'll have my sandwiches for lunch, and that'll save me money. And then you hear this, and then I got the letter from my mother's care home. It's going up $650 a month this month, as of next month. So the first payment, 1st of November, the costs go up $650 a month. So we've got to try and find that, or we need to sell the house. You know, and people are going through this. There's carers who are going to get pushed for these jobs with this new thing. If you don't work your 15 hours or whatever, what's going to happen to the people that they care for? Because Lord knows there's not the social care staff, there's not the NHS staff, there's not affordable housing, because there has been such a bubble of people who bought a house and then remortgaged it to get another house and get another house. I mean, there's some of these landlords have bought streets at a time. What happens when their mortgage rates go up to 6%? Is that suddenly they're all getting sold? Who's going to be able to afford to buy them? Do you know, it just is an absolute shitstorm. And I'm sorry for the language, but it is. It's a shitstorm. And I just don't know what to do. Because I can cut costs here as much as I want. Many people can cut costs, and we can all, you know, live a bit more frugally, much as I hate that word, but I think that's the word that's going to have to become our mantra from now on. We can chop and change ideas, we can use blankies, we can use scarves, it's no use if your landlord's selling your house. It's no use if your mortgage is suddenly going to go up from £863 a month to £1,490 a month. What on earth is that about? So, yeah, as I say, I don't have it in me to rant tonight. I am done. So, I thankfully took a curry out of the freezer, a pre-prepared curry out of the freezer tonight. So I'm going to go and heat up my curry. I'm going to go and pour myself a drink. And I'm going to feel sorry for myself for the next few hours. So I'm sorry this is such a negative video. But where do you go from here? So I shall go and eat my curry. And I will catch you later.